So this past week I've been working on some science. The international kids were playing cricket on campus, and I went to an art festival in Worcester. It's like in the street. There are like cars like swerving around and you have to dodge them just to look at art and stuff. Just kidding, the road's closed off. But still, it's an art festival in the street. So yeah. It feels like the first day of fall today and it's absolutely beautiful. But that doesn't mean I get the day off. It's time for me to go do some science. Today I need to check for GFP expression in my diatom cells. I need to, 1, make sure that my cells that are growing in liquid culture are expressing GFP, and then I need to make sure that wild-type cells are not expressing GFP. Wild-type cells would not be expressing GFP, but it might look like that on the microscope. So today's goal really is to look at wild-type cells and compare them to transformed cells that are expressing GFP to see what it looks like on the microscope. To start, I'm going to put a very small amount of diatom media on a slide. I'm going to do this for a couple different cultures. I'm going to put together slides for wild-type cells and a couple different transformed colonies. After I have all my cells on my slides that I need, it's time to go upstairs to the microscope room. This is a special fluorescence microscope. You can get this microscope to shine different wavelengths of light on a sample to make it fluoresce at a certain wavelength. For instance, EGFP, the form of the green fluorescence protein we're using, butchered that one. EGFP fluoresces at about 490 nanometers. So what we're going to do is shine different wavelengths of light on our sample to see if we can get GFP to show itself. The microscope is hooked up to a camera, which is hooked up to a computer screen, so I can look at the images and then take pictures if I want. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the microscope to work like I wanted it to. Apparently I need different set of lenses or filters to get the exact result that I need. The problem we're running into is that the UV light first used to light up the sample is exciting the chlorophyll in the samples and making it look like GFP. But it's certainly not GFP, it just looks like on the microscope. And this is a problem we encountered the first time we were looking at cells. The professor who uses the microscope the most is gone for the week, so I have to wait for him to come back before I play with it. Because I'm not going to mess with his fancy toy and break it while he's gone, because that would just be mean. So in the meantime, I'm going to work on some alternatives. Since the plasmid DNA should be integrated in the diatom cells somewhere, I should be able to amplify them out with a PCR reaction. So this means I need to design a whole bunch of gene-specific primers to amplify out different regions of that DNA. And if those primers work, I can test a whole bunch of different diatom cultures all at once to see if they have GFP, which is a pretty snazzy way to figure out whether it has GFP or not. It's like, bam, science! And I'm like, whoa, cool, you have GFP. You don't, but you do, you don't, you're lame. So that's science for now. In other news, the international kids were playing cricket on campus. Now this is a common event, but it's always awesome to see them playing. They always play in front of Atwood Hall, which is one of our major theaters. This is the same spot where I used to play wiffle ball at night when I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean when I was a first year and a sophomore. And then this past Sunday was the annual stART, which is Art in the Street. It's an art festival where they close off a portion of Park Avenue, about maybe half a mile from Clark, and they set up a whole bunch of different art things. It's mostly people showing off their art wares, and then there are other things as well, like dudes in hot dog costumes. An art table for the kids, it kind of looks like the inside of Barney's purple bag. Some jams, lots of different kinds of knobs. Oh yeah, there was a dragon, and a knight in shining armor! A portion of the festival is just up the hill from Elm Park. Elm Park is the oldest public park in the entire US. But my favorite part was seeing all the different dogs there, because I love dogs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this week.